Well, it's Brian Moore here in Liege. First of all, greetings tonight to all those Arsenal fans with us, watching on those big new screens at Highbury. We're very happy indeed to bring you this action from Liege, and hope above all that it's a very good night for you and for Gunners fans everywhere. The referee tonight is Mr. Natri from Finland. Standard have made changes from the first leg. The Brazilian Cruz returns after injury to their defence. Sudan comes into the midfield alongside the influential Van Roy. But on a night when they must go hunting for goals, they've teamed up the 19-year-old Goossens, who came on as a sub at Highbury, with the dangerous Wilmots. For Arsenal, in defence, the good news is that Nigel Winterburn has shaken off an injury and plays. Ian Selly comes into the midfield. And George Graham stresses that they'll attack with Smith through the middle and Merson and Campbell supplying support down the flanks. No Ian Wright on his 30th birthday. He got one yellow card. There must be no risk of another one. And it'll be Arsenal then in a change strip of yellow to get this game underway with this 3-0 lead from the first leg. It's a very healthy cushion indeed. Of course, it's customary for anyone who's not an Arsenal fan to pour scorn on their stifling performances in the Premiership, but tonight we need just such a performance to put them into the quarter-finals of the Cup Winners' Cup. The acceptable face of a 0-0 draw, you might say, but here's Campbell. A throw for Arsenal, up to Smith. Leonard. And a goal kick. Ball not forward there by Ellis. Seaman with a long clearance then for Arsenal, up to Smith again. Easter getting it forward to Wilmots. Easter again, Leonard. George Graham before the game, what's your game plan? He said, well, we're not bad at keeping a clean sheet, and that's just really what we've got to do tonight. We've just got to be determined and disciplined in our defensive play. Make sure we do nothing silly, particularly in the early stages of a game. Here's Merson. And look maybe to banish any doubts at all with a goal. Here's Merson taking that ball from Selly. Smith on the far side! And exactly what Arsenal required. That opening goal with a little more than 2 minutes gone. And that's good night, Stade Liège. only Alan Smith's second goal of the season, and what a good one it was. Excellent work by Merson leading to it, and Smith, who pulled away on that far side, getting the volley. 1-0. Van Roy. Offside this time. George Graham saying it was a bit of a gamble leaving Ian Wright out of the side, and indeed not even on the bench. Said if we concede 4 goals and are beaten, that I accept I'm going to be hounded for a long time, but those worries, if there were any, have really been banished now. The perfect start for Arsenal, building on that 3-0 in Highbury. Alan Smith again. Taking a nasty clout there from the captain, Ehlers. Effectively, it means that Standard have got to score 5 times now with that away goal of Arsenal's. Merson crosses it in. When you consider that Standard, in fact, have not scored in their last 4 games. And Arsenal have done really well. They've taken the initiative here from the opening moments, and now have got such a firm grip on this tie. It's another corner. Paul Davis with it. And if anything, the Arsenal fans are out shouting the home fans at the moment. Davis knocking it in towards Smith. He got a glancing header to that one, but Liege get it away. Goossens. Hasselmann. This is Geno taking the ball there, but Winterburn stopped him in his tracks. In fact, there was an offside. It's a free kick for Arsenal. Seaman with the kick. Selly. Campbell this time. The flag has stayed down, but Muner on that time there. First for Stade Liège. Selly. Campbell. Selly Amain making a good break down here on this left-hand side. A throw for Winterburn. Ehlers with the clearance now for Stade Liège. Dixon. Goes Campbell. This is Cruz, the Brazilian. They missed him badly in the first leg at Highbury. Getting it forward to Geno, the fullback. Pista. Visconti. Quite a tussle there between Visconti and Selly. It's given Arsenal's way, the free kick. Good work there by Jensen. Paul Davis with a bit of space. And Merson onside. Could be another one here for Arsenal. He plays it across there. He tried to play it across to Alan Smith, but the intervention there by Cruz, I think it was, or maybe Ehlers, Just got it away when number 2 looks certainly on the cards for Arsenal. Good work there by Merson in the first place, very unselfishly trying to feed Smith with the second goal, but it's a corner instead. In fact, the linesman may well have been flagging for an offside against Alan Smith, and a free kick awarded. But Arsenal at the moment looking in thoroughly dominating form. Millers, even more so than they were at Highbury when their 3-0 victory most people regarded as probably their best performance of the season. But this is a great start for Arsenal here in Liege tonight. Wilmots, Cruz, Millers, Pista, Arsenal pulling everybody back. Ellis plays the ball through there, and the goal kick. Centre there, Randy van der Eycken, the new manager of Stade Liege. Smith. This time Campbell. Yeah, breaking so well, Arsenal, and Muneron with the header, and it might just leave it open there for Merson, and knocked off the line again for another corner. And really at this point in the game, with just 10 minutes gone, Arsenal a goal up might easily be 3 up. Corner to be taken by Paul Davis. Towards Smith again, a well-delivered corner there. Jensen trying to retrieve it for Arsenal. Dixon plays it wide. Back to Seaman. Selly in quickly. Winterburn feeding it along the line to Merson. I think a lot of us raised our eyebrows when George Graham was saying that Smith would play up front and he'd really be supported strongly and aggressively by Campbell and Merson. I think we thought, yeah, but they're going to be more midfield players than anything else. But in fairness, Merson and Campbell have really done their share of the attacking as well. Ellis. It's a very bold, aggressive opening here by Arsenal, and a successful one as well, leading by a goal to 0. 4-0 on aggregate. Campbell up well. Selly taking it on board. Merson. Jensen. Feeding Campbell. Cross coming in again towards Smith once more. They're all over the place in defence. These last-ditch interventions by Stade Liège are just about keeping them afloat and not much more. And Arsenal, every time they come forward at the moment, look capable of adding to that Alan Smith goal. Davis with this corner again for Arsenal, a deeper one this time, and nodded wide that time by Tony Adams. Wilmots, Selly in like a little terrier, getting in quickly there, stopping Wilmots. Merson on the far side, Merson down the left, Campbell down the right, doing some good work for Arsenal in these opening stages. Stuart Houston wanting to keep the momentum going. Cruz. Arsenal fans at the moment here, taunting the Liege fans, who are pretty quiet. They must be nonplussed, really. They had such a good season last season. They won the cup, finished second in the table. But really they're having a poor season at the moment. They're lying 12th. And at the moment don't look like getting their act together. Dixon with the throw for Arsenal. Merson. Leonard. Pista. Up to Wilmots. Got Goossens up ahead of him. Just look at Campbell getting back there quickly. And Seaman out quickly also. Gathers it safely. Campbell. Merson. Jensen. They look so businesslike at the moment, Arsenal. Buoyed up, of course, by that splendid opening goal by Alan Smith. Kenny van der Eycken, the new Standard Liège manager, Harry Hahn, was sacked just over a week ago after that defeat at Arsenal, and then a defeat here against arch-rivals Anderlecht 3-0. Van der Eycken's been preaching to his players this week that nothing is impossible. He remembers, in fact, when he played for Bruges in a European tie in the 70s against Ipswich. They went to Ipswich and were beaten 3-0, but came back to Belgium and won 4-0. And I think it looks impossible now, but here's Goossens. Wilmots trying to get through. Good work by Lee Dixon. That was a dangerous break there by the Belgians. And there is Van der Eycken. Wilmots. Pista. No trouble there for David Seaman. Pista might well have pulled a muscle there in the right thigh. He's got a thigh that's, or a knee that's pretty heavily bandaged. No, it's a thigh that's bandaged quite heavily. Jensen. Stopped by Janu. Cruz. Pista. Comes Keown very quickly. Stopped by Leonard. There's Leonard again. Two young fullbacks in this Standard side. A foul by Dixon. The Finnish referee coming in quickly and telling Dixon, cut it out, no more of that. This is Leonard. Free kick taken. Knocked it up to Wilmots. Sconti. Van Roy. Back to Cruz. Ehlers. Cut out beautifully by Winterburn, but Ehlers gets there first. Janu. Again a good swift challenge, that time by Tony Adams. This time we have Campbell away on the left flank. Merson's come across here to the right. Good ball there by Jensen. Picks up Winterburn. Sconti. Ehlers. Janu. Cruz. even though they were facing 3-0, I think the Belgians' attitude was apparently going to be that they must try and be patient. As the manager said, a goal every half an hour would do them. And apparently it's his style of play that he does like to play a patient game, but I think it's been thoroughly taken out of their hands now by that Alan Smith goal. Seaman some 20 yards outside his penalty area with this free kick. Hit long towards Alan Smith. Took a bit of a battering there from Genoa and from Ehlers. A free kick for Arsenal. Taken there by Davis. Here's Merson in for Campbell. Good play for them now. Merson down that left flank. What sort of cross towards Smith and knocked behind for the corner by the defender Guy Ehlers. And Merson already out there waiting to take it. Keown's forward. Adams is there on the edge of the box. Plenty of yellow shirts of Arsenal now in that Stade Liege penalty area. Not a good corner that time. Here's Winterburn. Merson. Flag is up on this side for an offside against Paul Merson. Well, that, as you well know, is not Kevin Campbell. Cruz to Pista. Visconti. Van Rooij, the Dutchman. Chipping there with his left foot, looks to pick it up again, does so well here. Van Rooij with a cross with his unfavoured right foot. Visconti trying to get the header to keep it going for Stade Liège. But here's Winterburn for Arsenal, try to get it down the line, cut out once again. Cross by Genoa, well handled though by Seaman. And Dixon quick on the break. And Campbell even quicker on the break. Smith and Merson are waiting in the middle. Will it come to Merson? It may not, but it might come to Selly! It's another one for Arsenal! Terrific goal by young Ian Selly. And Arsenal go 2 in the lead. What a great break, starting from Dixon, taken on by Campbell. The cross came in, the ball came loose, and Selly walloped it home for number 2. So 2 goals in the opening 20 minutes. And the tie lies dead now. Cruz. It's a great night for Arsenal, and it gives them the opportunity to put on a real exhibition here now. Keown with a header, misguided a little bit. Safely through to David Seaman. Merson. This is a terrific performance by Arsenal here at the moment. Merson plays it inside. I mean, they're looking and playing like the home side. They've torn this Stade Liège team to ribbons in the opening 20 minutes. Merson trying to get in there again. Cruz stopping him that time. Arsenal fans enjoying it here, I can tell you. They're now chanting boring, boring Arsenal. Well, that's something that Arsenal certainly haven't been over these 2 ties against Stade Liège. Pista. Slipped there by Paul Davis. Visconti taking it up again, and Wilmot's in there. Oh, terrific work by David Seaman. Cross coming in again, and that time it was Nigel Winterburn. Suddenly something looked really to be on there for Wilmots. Free kick to Arsenal. Foul on Jensen. But it was a lovely piece of work here by David Seaman. Just flicking it away. Good timing. Pista. Van Rooij. Wilmots up ahead of him. Goes Smith, the glancing header, releasing Campbell down this flank. Selly is supporting him. Dixon's just behind him as well. Here's Dixon. Now Merson. So much movement in this Arsenal side at the moment. Really got the bit between their teeth. It came off the number 8, Asselman. Smith for Arsenal. Selly getting in there, just nicking the ball away from Ellis. Gets the free kick. Well, Merson scored a superb goal with a free kick in the first leg, but he's already in the wall, and Paul Davis looks to be the man taking charge of this, although John Jensen, who's never scored for Arsenal, number 7, is lurking as well. Dixon also there. Will it be Dixon? No, it's going to be Winterburn. He drove it wide for the goal kick. Well worked free kick. Cruz for Stade Liege. Pista. Cut out by Winterburn. Ellis. Free kick given to Liège. They weren't happy. They would have preferred an advantage to have been played. Now the referee compounding it all really by insisting that the free kick is taken from exactly the right spot. Back to Andre Cruz. Cut out by John Jensen. Looked to find Smith and almost did so. Visconti. Flicked on by Asselman. This is Goossens. And Stade Liège got a corner. Cruz up from the back for this one. Wilmots will be in there. Dangerous goal scorer. It's another corner. Everybody back, including Paul Merson. And over the top from Wilmots. There he is, Mark Wilmots. 21 caps for his country. Offside against Wilmots this time. Free kick to Arsenal. Arsenal substitute tonight, Steve Bowl, the reserve goalkeeper. For the weekend by bringing on one or two of those subs. It's Winterburn at the moment threading the ball through. He hoped towards Merson. Campbell almost picked it up. They're really fighting with that ball still in there, Arsenal. Their appetite by no means blunted by those 2 goals in the first 20 minutes. Arsenal leading 2-0, 5-0 on aggregate. Ellis to Cruz. Cut out by Davis. The Brazilian international playing it forward again. But here's Selly, scorer of the second Arsenal goal. Little chip, he thought maybe that Merson was going to fly down that flank, but Merson had cut inside. Crossing again towards Wilmots, and a goal kick for Arsenal. Strong and a swift challenge there by Selly. Merson playing the ball through for Smith. Good work by Jackie Munaron. Merson at the moment, the prime mover in so many good Arsenal moves coming forward. Pista. With the right foot this time for Hasselmann, but a goal kick for Arsenal. Smith's header. Campbell supporting. Selly. Leonard. Belgians without Patrick Vervoort, their Belgian international left back, who's suspended. He got his second yellow card at Highbury in the first leg. Ehlers, Luxembourg international. Number 4, Visconti. Cruz. Pista. By Ehlers. This time Goosen's got in behind him. A goal kick. Young striker, 19 years old, already a Belgian international, Michael Goossens. And an Arsenal player down. It's Alan Smith who's taken a knock. I would have thought Stuart Houston and George Graham, Eddie McGoldrick warming up there. But Stuart Houston and George Graham must be delighted with Arsenal's attitude in this first 30 minutes or so. Smith going off just hopefully for some running repairs to the right foot. Ellis. Cruz. Gino getting it back to his captain Ellis. This is Pista. Good play here by Stade. Wilmot's taking it on, getting it back from Goossens. Visconti now. Flicking it wide. This is their best move so far. Leonard playing it in. But it was Keown who got it away for Arsenal. Visconti. Ehlers. Van Roy. Goossens is in there. The bounce speed Wilmot. Adams came away with it. Davis. Campbell. Adams. Davis. Adams again. Cut out by the Belgians. Wilmot. Again Adams got there. Cut it out. Finds Jensen. Here's young Ian Selly. Down the line again. Merson swooping for this one, but Cruz was in the better position. Delicate little ball there to Leonard, gets it back again. But Jensen and Merson then getting possession back for Arsenal. Corner. Arsenal back to full strength. Alan Smith back on and taking up a position inside that Stade Liege 6-yard area. As Paul Davis will hoist another corner in for Arsenal, leading by 2-0, 5-0 on aggregate. And knocked in and pushed away! Tony Adams! It's 3-0. This is developing into a rout now. A beautiful corner served in well there by Davis. Campbell knocked it out. Muneron could only shovel it out to Adams. And he was right on the spot there to make it 3-0 and 6-0 on aggregate. Terrific performance here tonight by Arsenal. Pista. Sconti. Well, if it was a boxing match, the fight would be stopped by now. Just listen to the Belgian crowd. They really turned against their team now. Every time the Belgian, that's amazing, every time the Belgians get it now, they're being whistled at by their own fans. Pista trying to get it through. Merson. Onside, Selly. Campbell waiting in the middle. Here he is. For that time, the skipper, Ehlers, brings it clear. Cut out, though, by Keown. Visconti picks this one up for Standard. Keown's not finished yet, though. And Davis slides the ball back to David Seaman. Selly. A deflection takes the ball possibly into the path of Campbell. And there was a shove by Campbell on Cruz, giving Standard Liège the free kick. Came off Merson. Cruz. It's a good ball played for Leonard. Just look at the ground Dixon's making up there. Good defending there by the Arsenal right back. Knocked away by Adams. Pisto with a shot charged down by Davis. Selly getting a good ball forward to Merson. Davis to Smith. Winterburn outside him. Cruz, Genoa. To be fair, it's not much more than an exhibition game now. And the exhibition is being put on by Arsenal Football Club here today. Came off Dixon into the face of the number 8, Asselman. Winterburn. And Dixon gets it back to Seaman. As the band strikes up somewhere inside the ground to try and cheer up the poor Liège supporters. Seeing their side completely outclassed by Arsenal here tonight, as well as in the first leg. Campbell getting in behind him. It could be another one. It is 4-0. Kevin Campbell. 41 minutes gone. 7-0 on aggregate. Great stuff again, just lifting it over Muneron. It's not just a rout, it's a massacre now. Incredible performance. And all, remember, without Ian Wright. But you can be sure of one thing, Ian will surely be celebrating his 30th birthday today. With a great glow of satisfaction, I'm sure all Arsenal fans have got it too. Jensen. Played by Merson now for Campbell. This time it's Merson. There's his cross. Very nearly came for Alan Smith to make it another one. But it's a goal kick for Stade Liège. And I tell you something, The crowd are leaving in their hundreds now. And we've still got 3 minutes of the first half left. Adams. Selly. Brought down by Visconti. Free kick for Arsenal. Merson. Dixon with the throw. Wilmots. Geno. Being covered though by Winterburn. Finds Pista. Gets it forward again. Adams, imperious there in defence, gets it away, but that time the pass wasn't good enough. Winterburn couldn't keep it in play. It's a throw to Stade Liege. The last minute of the first half now. And what an amazing first half it's been for Arsenal. 4 goals up. 7-0 on aggregate. Arsenal's throw. Dixon with it. And Merson unhappy with the way that Cruz, the Brazilian, obstructed him there. He's flicked out with his hand, which is not a sensible thing to do, and there's no need for it now with this situation. So demoralised Stade Liege come forward again. Hit the ball straight to Lee Dixon. Dixon gets it back calmly to David Seaman. Played back again to the fullback. Up to Selly. Offside against Asselman. A truly brilliant first half by Arsenal. They've knocked all the life out of this cup tie. The fans are whistling Stade Liege off the field, with Alan Smith having put Arsenal ahead after 2 minutes. Ian Selly added the second one after 20, Tony Adams the third after 36, and Kevin Campbell the fourth after 41. 4-0 at half-time, 7-0 on aggregate. That's the story in Liege. Stade Liege get the second half underway. Arsenal with a substitute on. Eddie McGoldrick on for Alan Smith, who certainly appeared to injure a right foot in the last 5 minutes of that astonishing first half. Smith, of course, the scorer of the opening goal after only 2 minutes that really got the ball rolling for the Gunners here tonight. Here's Winterburn. Back to Seaman.
Hi, Mum.
Davis. Pista. Visconti. Genoa. First he has to get past Winterburn. Supported there by Campbell. Good little ball there for Selly. Here's McGoldrick and then Merson. Dixon. Forward to Paul Merson. His first touch betrayed him there. Liege get possession again with their skipper Ellis. Now Pista. All Liege can hope for is a degree of respectability in the second half. Hasselmann beaten for the ball though by Adams. Campbell takes it up. Ellis gets there first though. Adams has taken a bit of a knock at the other end of the field, but soldiering on as Ellis plays the ball over to Leonard. George Graham down there alongside Stuart Houston. Dixon with a throw. McGoldrick. Flick with the right boot. Merson has had a terrific game. Into the action here again. A little touch inside for Dixon this time. But Dixon's pass goes away for the throw to Standard Liège. Liège, who beat Cardiff on an aggregate of 8-3 in the first round, while Arsenal were disposing of the Danish side, Odense, on an aggregate of 3-2. Merson, little touchdown there for Jensen. Is this the moment? No, he's never scored for Arsenal. And that goal just won't come. Causes a smile every time, I think, amongst the Arsenal staff whenever John Jensen tries and doesn't quite succeed. Ellis for Standard. Wilmot coming very deep indeed. Cruz. Hasselmann holding off Jensen. Keown threading it through to Jensen, having made the interception. Selly. Merson, and now Dixon. McGoldrick on for Smith, remember. Merson again. McGoldrick ready to make the little dart down the right flank. Oh, he's done well, Eddie McGoldrick. And again, Jensen tries, and that time it was on target, but that time Muneron made a great save. A little smile there from the Dane. Still can't find the net for Arsenal. Davis. Arsenal so dominating the night. As I told you, quite a number of home fans leaving even before half-time. And here's Dixon looking to create more damage here. Pulls it back, almost got it into the path of McGoldrick. And just a little touch away by a Belgian defender saved the day for them. In goes Jensen. Can't hold up Visconti. Wilmots. And now Gersons. He's got Hasselmann away on this right-hand side. Winterburn coming to close him down. He's played a good ball in this time to Ehlers. And out of Van Rooij, the Dutchman's got a good left foot on him. Well taken though by Seaman. Got across his goal very quickly indeed. Just a slight fumble there, but never any real danger. Long, Adams gets there, touches it back, but this time it goes for the corner. Taken by Patrick Asselman. And about 4 or 5 of the Stade Liege players on the edge of the box waiting to launch themselves, really attack the ball on this one. But it ends up with Visconti's shot going way over the top, and a goal kick for Arsenal. Dixon gets it forward, Selly right forward there. It's Cruz. And Smith off the field, Merson playing the central role with McGoldrick on the right, Campbell on the left. Merson coming in there, trying to challenge and attack Pista. Campbell. Winterburn. Jensen, touch through. McGoldrick giving it away though. Asselman to Wilmots. Get it through to Van Roy. Geno, the young fullback. Cruz. Van Roy shot. Again taken almost casually there by David Seaman. Goldrick down the flank. There's Merson. Campbell coming up quickly. Selly's coming up quickly too. Goal kick. A few long faces on that standard bench. Ellis. All right, for Geno. Kieran's kick. Winterburn. Merson. Good play by Campbell. Here's McGoldrick. Good fluid movement again from this Arsenal side. Can McGoldrick get the cross in? No, he was shoved out of the way there by Ehlers, the standard captain. Goossens. And a free kick to the Belgian Cup winners. Pista. Asselman. Falls for Winterburn. Merson. Bringing McGoldrick into it. Dixon's gone outside him. Merson's gone through the middle. Jensen. Oh, that flag was a long time coming up for an offside against Paul Merson. Visconti. to Ehlers. Leonard, number 3, with a left foot cross towards Wilmots. And in the end, Winterburn quite content to give away the corner. Taken by Asselman. Deep one, Seaman's good catch. Winterburn, Keown. Davis. Merson. Well, there aren't many balls that he put wrong tonight, but that gives the throw to Liege. Ehlers finding Asselman. Quickly challenged by Winterburn. Geno's there too. The header from Campbell goes to Asselman. There's his cross. Seaman again. So assured with his handling. Dixon. Now some space for John Jensen. Merson's pulled away on this side. That wasn't a very good ball by Jensen. It put Davis in all sorts of trouble, but Selly picks it up again and McGoldrick can't keep it in. Comes Wilmots. Asselman, Geno. That was a good bit of movement too by the Belgians. They win a corner off Kevin Campbell. Ehlers forward, Cruz is forward, Leonard also is forward. It's Van Rooij taking this one, left foot. It'll be curling in towards David Seaman. It's a little deeper than they wanted. In any case, there was a shove on John Jensen, giving Arsenal the free kick in their own penalty area. Merson. Davis. Winterburn. Ehlers. Geno. Finding Leonard. Cross coming in towards Wilmots. Winterburn ducking in, knocking the header back safely to David Seaman. Seaman returns the compliment at the feet of Nigel Winterburn. Here's Tony Adams, scorer of Arsenal's 3rd goal. Asselman taking the ball from Visconti. Can he get the better of Adams? He can. Still with Asselman, but Adams came back again. Looked to be a shove on Davis there. Geno. Van Rooij. There's a foul on him then. Now there might be a bit of defending for Arsenal to do. Cruz is very adept at curling free kicks. So Arsenal, they want to keep a clean sheet, need to be very wary right now. And indeed it's Cruz, the number 5, who's over this free kick. Seaman knows all about curling free kicks, Ronald Koeman fashion. Well, Cruz is a similar merchant, but this time with without the accuracy, without the turn, and it's a goal kick. Really sums up Standard's night. Jensen, Davis, been in terrific form through that midfield. Davis and Selly and Jensen. And Merson has been absolutely magnificent. Merson again, been everywhere, finding Winterburn. Jensen knocking it wide. Dixon with some space to exploit here. There's his cross, but it's not a good one. Munaron can let it go. It's a... it didn't go out of play. Campbell can keep it going. Merson again. Curled in. Selly was right up there. Hasselmann, Arsenal's throw. Jensen, Adams. Davis, up to McGoldrick. Dixon. Goldrick again. It's Wilmots. Goosen's there with him as well. This is Asselman out on the right-hand side. Poor cross. A few derisive whistles from Standard supporters for that one. In the meantime, McGoldrick's making good progress down the right flank. Playing the ball inside here now for Paul Davis. Winterburn. Yes, there was a shove on Adams by Michael Goossens. A free kick to Arsenal. Coming towards the 20-minute mark of the second half. Still 4-0 here in Belgium tonight. 7-0 for Arsenal on aggregate. Jeno with a header. Davis might well get there first, does so. Campbell clipping it in to Merson. Merson with a good touch there for Davis. It's Campbell. Jensen's gone up ahead of him, but that wasn't the ball that Arsenal wanted, and Campbell giving it away, and Jeno can take up the charge, but Wilmot's caught well offside. McGoldrick and Lee Dixon. Selly, and a throw to Stade Liege. Standard supporters remain stunned, and all the joyful noise at the moment is coming from Arsenal's fans, something like 1,500 of them. Pista with the free kick for Standard. Caught Kieran a little unawares there, but Davis with a header safely back to Seaman. Visconti. Wilmot's getting it back. Leonard playing it into Pista. Not quite cut out though by Davis. And Van Rooij finding Asselman. Ball played in early, and Adams did very well indeed, stretching out those long legs. There was just that risk of an own goal, but Adams knew exactly what he was doing. behind for the corner, but a good move by the Belgians. And here they are with a corner. Asselman will take it. Adams, who'd conceded it, gets it away, helped by McGoldrick. And Selly caught jumping at an opponent, a free kick to Stade Liege. Van Roy. Leonard. Cross in once more towards Asselman for Liege. Tucked down nicely here. Twister trying to get the ball through. Adams. Geno is in there. Goossens is in there now. Goossens. Great work. Terrific goalkeeping there by David Seaman. For a moment it looked as though the ball was beyond him, but he pounced and held on to it. And Stade Liege were denied again. Goossens. Excellent work by Seaman. Davis's ball and a free kick for Arsenal. Winburn forced back this time. Adams there. Oh, and a slip at the crucial moment. Goossens is in, but Dixon and Keown can take charge of it. It's Dixon who gets it back. Seaman who knocks it out again to the full-back, and Arsenal on the move again. Halfway through the second half. 4-0 here tonight, 7-0 on aggregate over the two legs. In the end came off the Belgian player, and a little bit of dissent shown there, I think, by Visconti, and that's a yellow card. Yes, Visconti it was. Well, that's one of the most stupid yellow cards. Why argue over a throw-in when you're already 4-0 down? Seaman's long clearance up towards Kevin Campbell. It might bounce on for Merson, but Stade get it away again with Geno. Not very effectively. A throw to Arsenal. Steve Bould and David Hillier both warming up for Arsenal. They've already got one sub on, of course, McGoldrick, on for Alan Smith. Cruz hitting it forward. Knocked on well. Wilmots may get there. No, once again, Seaman was first.
Gunner. Can't afford to phone up now, but I'm here.
Later on.
Missing him, huh?
Asselman. It's Davis with it. Davis knocked out of the way by Geno. The ball rebounds though to Asselman. The cross comes in. Keown is behind it. And Davis in the end gets it away. Davis, Campbell, Selly, didn't quite know where it was, but the ball fell for him in the end. He certainly knew where Visconti was. It runs to McGoldrick, then for Dixon, cut out again by Leonard. Came off Merson. McGoldrick. It's gone round his man beautifully. There's the cross coming in towards Merson! Well, if anybody deserved a goal tonight, it was Paul Merson. And that's Arsenal's fifth, and they lead 8-0. And Stade have never beaten an English side in European competition. Over the years, they've lost to Liverpool, to Leeds twice, and to Manchester City, and they're certainly going to lose to Arsenal here. Merson with number 5. Say that Arsenal, having scored 4 in the first half, and I mean, indeed, it could easily have been double that, hadn't really made a clear chance for themselves at all in the second half, but now they have. They've scored from it. It's going to be a goal kick. Geno. Winterburn. Merson. Winterburn brought down by Asselman. Free kick to Arsenal. Quarter-finals of the Cup Winners' Cup, of course, come up in March. It does keep the season bubbling along beautifully for Arsenal now. George Graham saying that, in fact, the last 8 potentially in the Cup Winners' Cup, even stronger than in the Champions League. Merson. Paris Saint-Germain amongst them. Real Madrid potentially amongst them. Parma of Italy amongst them. Ajax as well. Back to Keown. Was it 1 goal Arsenal have scored in the last 6 Premiership games? But in the last 2 European games, 8. And that's 8 so far, as Dixon comes forward again. Still a quarter of an hour of this game left in Liege. Leonard. Ellers finding Goossens. To Munaron. Tony Adams for Arsenal. Jensen gets it to Merson. Here's Selly. Selly again. This is first goal for Arsenal, second one tonight. Goldrick. Selly again. Merson plays it back to Jensen. Davis. Merson had made a little break through the middle there. That was an awkward ball that Davis played to him, but he still managed to pick it up. Finds Dixon. McGoldrick. And a goal kick. To Cruz. Change of direction there by Keown, gets it safely back again to Seaman. Limited amount of work for Seaman tonight, but he's made two exceptionally good saves, one in each half. Davis. Away goes Merson again, but that really would have been a lost cause. Pista, number 6 for Stade Liege. Rose. Geno. Davis. It's a free kick for Arsenal. Foul by Asselman. Up goes Campbell. There's Jensen. Merson. Lee Dixon. Jensen tucked in just behind him. It's a corner. So forward, Keown and Adams. Dixon comes back. Davis goes across to take it. Arsenal look for goal number 6 on the night. To be fair, Munaron has not really had a chance with any of them. Davis with a corner for Arsenal then. A little flick back. Adams almost in there again. The back flick, they claim a penalty, but I think that's hoping for a bit too much on a glorious night. McGoldrick, a little touch again for Davis. Kept things moving along nicely through the midfield as Davis, and here's good work by Eddie McGoldrick. And it's another one! It's Campbell. McGoldrick's work. Campbell right at the end probably got the touch. And Arsenal take the score to 6 and the aggregates to 9. McGoldrick did so well here. Yes, and Campbell just got the touch that mattered. His second goal, Arsenal's 6th. Well, it really is an astonishing night of European football now for Arsenal. Leonard. Visconti. Steve Bold coming on in a moment. Dixon. It's another throw to Stade Liege. A little under 10 minutes remaining. think it's Keown who's coming off. Safe handling again by Seaman. Not only that, a superb throw out that sends Merson racing forward. McGoldrick again. What an amazing goal! Eddie McGoldrick. Sheer simplicity from one end of the field to another. An astonishing goal on a truly astonishing night. McGoldrick's brilliant goal, 7-0, his first for Arsenal, and he could hardly have got it in better style. The keeper had no chance, and Stade Liege have no chance. Great work by McGoldrick, but terrific work by Arsenal from one end of the field to the other as Keown comes off and Steve Bold comes on. It's Arsenal's biggest ever European win now, with an aggregate of 10-0. Now there's a warning that's going right across Europe now. In this Cup Winners' Cup quarter-finals, nobody we want to pitch against Arsenal, no matter who they are, whether they are Paris Saint-Germain, whether they are Real Madrid, whether they are Ajax, whether they are the holders Parma, they'll all want to avoid Arsenal on the evidence of this evening. Steve Bold knocking it forward. And Roy. Stade Liege, who are not a bad side, a great old club, have surely been taken apart here. McGoldrick knocking it forward. Here's Dixon. My goodness, they're looking for the 8th. But Moonron's there this time. They've thrown the ball out. There's a Stade Liège player down injured just inside their own half. And while he's getting some treatment, Arsenal giving some treatment to Steve Bold, who's only just this moment come on. Well, this will go down as one of the great nights of European football, not only for Arsenal, but for English clubs as well over many, many years. To come here and take a club like Stade Liège apart, which they've done from the second minute onwards. Guess who they support? What an amazing scoreline. And they say Arsenal can't score goals. And it all started in the second minute. Philippe Leonard can go on as Arsenal sportingly play the ball back to Stade Liège. Away. Tellers. Hasselman. Bold takes this one. Arsenal coming forward in numbers again. Bold looking for support and finds it with Winterburn. Davis. Jensen. Merson. Winterburn. Exhibition stuff here, and Arsenal are loving it. Bold. Play for Dixon. Davis. Dixon again. Selly. Jensen. Of course, it would really cap it all off if John Jensen could get on the score sheet as well. Savaged there from behind by Hasselman. Bold. Playing it for Adams. Into Davis. About 4 minutes to go. And I figure those 4 minutes can't go quickly enough for the men in white out there at the moment. It's been a night of complete humiliation for Stade Liege, just as it's one of glory for Arsenal. Adams, slight mistake there. Can Seaman get there first? He can. Ellis, Visconti. That's straight into the stomach of Jensen. But the game goes on with Ian Selly. McGoldrick. There have been some great moments for Arsenal in this game, but I suppose that last goal by McGoldrick really tops it all off brilliantly. As the moon shines above the stadium here in Liege. Jensen struggling a bit at the moment. You have to keep looking at the scoreboard to convince yourself that it's right. 0-7 it says. 10-0 on aggregate. Arsenal's greatest ever European win. A free kick for Arsenal. A little over 2 minutes left. It's with Lee Dixon. Campbell looking for a hat-trick. Free kick this time for Liege. Ellis. Back it goes to Munaron from Cruz. Hasselman. It's Dixon. Selly gets it back. High towards Merson. Feet too high by Pista. On Paul Davis. Arsenal's free kick. Tony Adams sliding it towards the touchline to Lee Dixon, trying to get McGoldrick in behind them again. In the end, it's a goal kick. Now played the full 90 minutes. And Winterburn. Back to Seaman. Kick wide to Dixon. McGoldrick. Free kick for the foul on McGoldrick. Tony Adams with it. It'll be Dixon who takes it. They've not been easily satisfied here tonight, Arsenal. They've been hunting for goals from that second minute when Alan Smith put them ahead. Then Selly, then Adams, then Campbell, then Merson, then Campbell, and finally McGoldrick. for a 7-0 victory, 10-0 on aggregate, Arsenal's greatest ever European triumph, all without Ian Wright, remember, and a place now in the quarter-finals of the European Cup Winners' Cup. Some goal famine for Arsenal, a terrific performance from them from first to last. 7-0 then, the victory, 10-0 on aggregate.